Yeah, so the car feels really good on the game, to be honest. A lot of grip. Compared to the year before, where you were sliding a lot more through the corners. It's a bit heavier to drive, a bit more physical, and also here, you know, the car is a lot faster through the corners, so you have to be more precise, you know, to hit the apex well. Yeah, so the main difference is you feel the car is a bit lighter, and the top speed is definitely a lot slower. For me, the big standout is of course the noise. The sound of the engine is quite a lot different. You can brake of course later with this one because you're arriving a lot slower. You see here in the low speed corners it's actually quite quick because the car is very light and it doesn't have as much torque. Just did a fast lap.
parts of making a great game is really listening to fan feedback. You know, they're playing the game, they know what they want, and you know, anytime they give suggestions, we take it seriously.
One of the things we really wanted to add that they wanted that we didn't have in the game last year was split screen racing. So now you can sit down on the couch with your friend or your family member, you know, mom, dad, kid, whatever, and you can have really exciting door-to-door races with somebody who's right there on the couch with you.
For the first time in 10 years, we've finally been able to add all 3 national series. Getting the game right is getting all the details right. And so when we got a chance to add the new series, it involved, you know, adjusting every aspect of it.
The addition of the extra series adds a ton of diversity to the game. The new tracks, the new driving styles, the ability for a player to envision themselves as a professional NASCAR driver in each of the series.
We were as surprised as everybody else with the stage format change. And we were halfway through development. This came out of nowhere. And we had to throw out all the rules we had written over the last few years and re-implement them to allow us to do stage racing.
We had to redo like 300,000 lines of code. And by doing that, we were able to bring stage racing to online racing, which also means we have yellow flags for online racing, and that is going to be amazing. Crazy, but we'll get to see a lot of exciting races online, and I'm really excited for the fans to try that.
And it's a new driving experience that they didn't have from the last product. And especially having Eldora in the game and having a dirt physics feel in the game is a huge step forward.
It is really fun to race around Eldora and swap paint with all those other guys and drift just nicely through the corners.
We threw out all of the career mode and we redid it from scratch. And the whole experience was really motivated by discussion when we had a chance to talk with some of the NASCAR drivers. And they described what the experience was like to start out as a new driver and modeled the whole experience after that. We're going to start you out as truck racing, but your goal is to work your way up to finally get a seat in Xfinity. And your ultimate goal when you're racing is to kind of get invited to one of the Monster Energy Series teams. And that's really what the whole experience is like, to be able to race side by side with the stars.